Hey there, hope you're doing good. Really excited for our meeting in the upcoming days. So, before our meeting starts, I really want to give you a quick overview of our three agents, our three AI automation systems, which your solar business should definitely use in 2025 to skyrocket your booking rate by 30% and your closing rate by over 16%. Let's get started. The first system is known as the customer care service. In this system, the customer calls the helpline number, the agent is going to pick it up. Now, depending upon what kind of inquiry the customer has, the customer gets the option to choose among different departments. For example, technical support, customer service, maintenance and repairs, sales and new installations, billing and payments. The customer tells the main agent, the receptionist agent, which department they would like to talk to. The agent redirects their call to that specific department agent. And for example, if they say they want to talk to a technical support department, then they will be directed towards the technical support agent, which is going to access the technical support directory and use that info to answer questions on behalf of your support team to your customer. Now, if that customer is your existing customer, that means they are already present in your CRM, then the data will be updated in the CRM. But if they are a new customer, they will be stored as a new lead in the CRM. Now, for the second part, if they want to request normal customer services and general inquiries, then they'll be headed towards the second agent, which will again do the exact same process of storing or updating the data in the CRM. And the same process goes for the sales and new installations department. For example, the person wants to inquire about billings and payments, or maybe their credit score or anything like that. Then they will be headed towards the finance department, which will access the customer's payment info and financial info from the CRM, which will be used to answer the inquiries. Now, the last one and one of the most common inquiries which many customers have is maintenance and repairs. In maintenance and repairs, the customer accesses the customer order info from the CRM, and then if the customer wants to, book a maintenance meeting with the experts or wants to get the solar panels repaired, they can book the meeting directly with the agent, which will be scheduled in their calendar. Here's a quick recording of this agent in action.
Hi, welcome to Soft Edge Support. How can I assist you today?
Hi, I'm actually getting trouble in logging in my account. So can you help me out with that?
I'm sorry to hear you're having trouble logging in. Let's try to resolve this together. First, can you please check if your username and password are entered correctly? If you've forgotten your
Yeah.
password, I can send you a reset link. Would you like me to send it?
No,
Hmm.
no, I've actually double checked my username and password, and they're right, they're correct. But still, when I try to log in, it just shows some error and it doesn't go through. So I don't know what to do. Like, I'm really confused.
I understand how frustrating that can be. Can you please share the error message that you're seeing? That way, I can help you figure out what might be going wrong.
Yeah, so I'm getting an error message 403.
Thanks for sharing that. An error 403 typically means that your access is forbidden.
And if you want to hear the full recording, then go to the description box, click on that link, and you'll be able to access the full recording. Let's go to the second agent, which is also known as our show up increase agent. Now, this agent is super awesome. It's my personal favorite. Now, it's a follow-up agent for all those customers who have already booked meetings with you. Now, the customer books the appointment through any resource, maybe through a calendar, maybe through a call, can be anything. Once that is done, the agent is going to access the CRM on a daily basis, and it's going to check which appointments are scheduled for the next 24 hours. So if there's an appointment scheduled in the next 24 hours, the agent is going to call them, and then we're going to have two instances. Either the customer is going to pick up the call, and if the customer picks up the call, they'll be reminded for the meeting so that the show up rate increases. Or if they want to reschedule the meeting, that can be done through this show up agent. Now, the second instance, which is very common, which is actually one of the main reasons why customers don't show up, is they don't respond, they ghost you, or maybe they have inquiries, or maybe they want to reschedule, maybe they are busy. So for the second instance, the customer, the agent calls the customer before 24 hours before the meeting, and they don't pick up the call. If that happens, the agent is going to wait for another 4 hours, and then a follow-up call is going to be made. This sequence will be done 3 times after every 4 hours. That means for the next 12 hours, there are going to be 3 follow-ups done by the agent to your customer. Now, in these three follow-ups, if the customer picks up the call, they'll be reminded or they will be asked for any reschedule if they want to. Or if the customer doesn't respond in the three follow-ups, then they will be sent a reminder SMS or a reminder email. It depends upon what you want. And here is how this agent is going to look in action.
Hey, am I speaking to Guri?
Yes, you are. Who is this?
Great. This is Jenny calling from the Nevada Solar Program. Just giving you a quick ring to confirm your appointment that's coming up in about 24 hours. I just wanted to make sure everything still works for you.
Uh, Regarding what?
It's just a quick chat with one of our solar consultants to walk you through how you could save on your energy bills. If anything has changed or if you need to reschedule, that's totally not a problem. I can help take care of that for you.
I'm not available tomorrow at this exact same time, so I really want to reschedule this meeting.
No problem at all, Guri. I can help you reschedule. What date and time would work better for you?
Let's start with the third agent, which is our lead qualification agent. Now, we all know we get hundreds of thousands of leads every single day, maybe on our websites, on our ads, it can be anywhere. But we usually don't have people to qualify those leads, because of which we waste leads which are useful, and we usually waste our time on leads which are usually not fit for our business. So, for example, a customer signs up a lead form from an ad or any other source. So it can be a website. That information is stored in a CRM. So it can be your company's CRM, it can be a public CRM, really depends upon what you want to use. Once that is done, there's going to be a knowledge base. This knowledge base is going to contain all the criteria which you will be giving to the agent, and that criteria will be followed by the agent during the qualification call. So if the lead tick marks all the criteria, then they're qualified, and if they don't tick mark all the criteria, then they're not qualified. This information will be used by the agent during the qualification process, and you have access to this knowledge base, so you can change the criteria whenever you want. So for example, you want that lead which is being called by the agent, if they should be making $10,000 per month revenue, and if they're making less than $10,000, then they should be put into not qualified list. You can put this info in the knowledge base, and the agent will fetch the qualifying criteria before it calls the lead from this exact same knowledge base. I know it's a bit confusing, just be with me. So once the criteria is being set by you in the knowledge base, the agent is going to fetch the qualifying criteria from the knowledge base, and then it's going to call the lead, whatever leads are coming in. Now, if the lead picks up the call, the agent is going to ask various questions to qualify that lead, and it's going to make sure that the lead tick marks all the criteria which you have listed. And if the lead is qualified and they fall into a criteria, then the agent will persuade the lead to book a meeting. If they book the meeting, the lead will be put through a reminder sequence to increase the show up rate. That means the lead will be put through a show up sequence which I showed you in the second automation. Now, for example, unfortunately, they don't book the meeting. They don't want to book the meeting. They don't want to get into meetings. That's a very common instance. The agent is going to make an alternate offer where it will say that, hey sir, is it okay if I send you all the details over email if that works with you? With that, we will still have a connection with that lead. Once that is done, the lead will be put through a follow-up sequence so that in the future we can again target them and they will not be wasted at the end of the day. But if the lead is not qualified for any chance, then the lead will be shifted into a not qualified list so that you know which leads are useful leads and which leads are garbage leads. Now, if the lead doesn't respond, so the agent calls the lead and they don't respond, then again a follow-up sequence will be done, and after every 4 days they will be called, and this sequence will be used 3 times. So 3 follow-ups will be done over a period of 12 days, and if the lead picks up the call, then again the sequence will be triggered. But if they don't pick up the call, then the lead, they will be eliminated from the list. Now, it really depends. You want to eliminate them, or maybe you want to do something else with them. These systems, these agents are highly flexible. So it really depends upon what you want to do with them. And here's a quick recording of this agent in action.
Hey, am I speaking to Guri?
Yes, you are. Who is this?
Hello, Guri. This is an agent from Rich and Solar. I'm reaching out to discuss potential benefits of solar energy for your home or commercial building. May I ask if you currently own your property?
Uh, yes, I do own my property, but before that, where did you get my number from?
Thank you for confirming your property ownership, Guri. We obtain contact information through various channels, including inquiries about solar energy. Our goal is to provide valuable information about residential and commercial solar panel installation Would you mind sharing your monthly electricity bill amount?
Yeah, my monthly electricity bill is like around like $50 right now.
Thank you for sharing that information, Guri. Unfortunately, to qualify for our solar installation services, we typically look for homes with monthly electricity bills exceeding $100.
Thank you for watching this video. All the recordings have been provided in the description, so you can go and check it out by yourself. And I'm really excited to see you in the meeting. Peace.